What's up, everyone? This is Rozay. Welcome to my channel. Y'all saw the thumbnail, so you know exactly why you're here. I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV show and whatever is popping on social media. So you guys, if you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe, and your notification bell because that is how others find me. Follow me on Instagram at DYANAROZAY and follow me on Facebook. That's a private group called DYANAROZAY Real Talk. If you guys are referred to that group by someone who's already over there, make sure that you get the questions. If not, go to the search bar, type in DYANAROZAY Real Talk so that you can answer the questions. If you're declined, you can reapply because it's not personal whatsoever. It's just that we need you to answer the questions in order to get into the group, okay? Just an FYI. I know a lot of people are probably like, why am I being declined? I was asked to come over here. We just need you to answer the questions, okay? What else do you guys need to know? Y'all already know this. I appreciate every single one of you for rocking with me on all of my platforms. I have some juicy stories for you guys today. We are doing real news. We're doing reality TV, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I have some pop culture for y'all. So we're going to get started because it's some juicy stuff. So y'all see it. That is Donald Trump and the lady over there on the, would that be your right or left? I'm not sure how it's going to display for you, but it's the only lady in the photo. So either way, the lady in the photo, her name is Fani Willis, and she is the district attorney for Fulton County. And she is the first, by the way, let me say that as well. She is the first Black woman to serve in the seat. And so that is a huge deal if you guys were not aware. But check this out, y'all. Donald Trump has some words for her. Let me also say this. She ran her platform on eradicating the gangs in Atlanta. And baby, the day she took office, she started the RICOs on number one, Young Thug. He is a rapper, a very popular rapper. And she put a whole bunch of charges on this man. Y'all can Google it if you missed it. But Young Thug is not the only, I guess, thug she's going after, okay? By the way, everybody's guilty until proven innocent, but he's not the only thug that she's going after. She's going after a political thug, and you can see him with the orange face right there in the photo. Y'all remember back in 2020 when Biden took office, Georgia, for the first time in history, had turned the red state blue, okay? And Donald Trump said that's some bullshit, okay? He's called the Secretary of State for Georgia and said, yo, I'm going to need you to find me 11,780 votes today. You don't get to not find them. You find them, okay? And you make sure that I am sitting as a president of the United States. Well, that phone call he made was turned over, and there's some people who is about to make some business of it. Donald Trump does not like that at all, and this is what he had to say in response to the district attorney's charges.
A young woman, a young racist in Atlanta. She's a racist. And they say, I guess they say that she was after a certain gang and she ended up having an affair with the head of the gang or a gang member. And this is a person that wants to indict me. She's got a lot of problems, but she wants to indict me to try and run for some other office. What's going on in this country is, and by the way, wants to indict me for a perfect phone call. This was even better than my perfect call with Ukraine. Remember?
Okay, so y'all heard it. So he's called her a racist first. Yikes. Yeah, these reverse racism charges are real. Let's see what happens in this damn country. We already saw what was going down in Montgomery the other day, right? On the very place where boats used to dock to bring the slaves off. Either way, y'all, I'll talk about that at another time because my brain is still processing this and I'm watching what's going down. But he also said, accused her of having an affair with the head of a gang. That is wild to me. Y'all can let me know what y'all think about that in the comments because it's probably going to get even uglier and deeper than that, okay? You know what Nene Leakes said, you never win when you're playing dirty child. So we are about to see what is about to happen with Donald Trump and how Fani responds to this. Yeah, Donald Trump is getting it in every state. New York, Florida, and now Georgia's coming for him. So let's see what happens next. And let's get to this next story. I don't know if you are familiar with FRT, which stands for facial recognition technology, but baby, it is doing a number on Black and brown folks. This technology has been proven, research proven by scientists and the like, that it does not work always with Black skin, and that typically, and I think the percentage is somewhere in the upper 60s, maybe over 70%, wrong the majority of the time when it comes to Black people. And yet law enforcement agencies, governments are still paying top dollar for this technology, and they're using it against Black skin. That is wrong, y'all. That is wrong. Well, people have things to say about it, including this young lady in the picture. Her last name is Woodruff. This is in Detroit. This woman, heavily pregnant Black mother, spent 11 hours in a jail cell after false facial recognition match, and she is suing. And I hope she sues the hell out of him. She is now the sixth person, all Black, and the first woman known to be wrongfully arrested due to facial recognition technology. She has filed a lawsuit, a big juicy lawsuit, I hope, against Detroit and the police detective that arrested her. She's holding them both accountable. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this technology, the fact that they're still using it. I know a lot of people like to say, that certain actions of people set us back, but really it is technology and failure to recognize history that sets us back. The actions of people will always be, but, and I don't care where you are, the actions of people will always be, okay? But the actions of technology, the actions of people trying to deny history, that's what sets us back. So the erasing of history in Florida right now is a setback, okay? Political things that go on, that's a setback. Technology, us being arrested, falsely accused, knowing that the domino effect of us losing our job, of things happening to our children in the aftermath of this, because not everybody can bail out. Not everybody has a phone call to make. So sometimes when these things happen, there's also cover-ups that happen. We have to keep that in mind. We shouldn't be there in the first place. That mom shouldn't have been there in the first place. So let's start there when we talk about being set back, okay? Let's get to the next story. So sorry I went on that tangent, but I have to say it. Next story is Felicia Rashad. Y'all, she is set to step down as the Dean of Howard University's College of Fine Arts. I believe that department is called the Chadwick Boseman department now. I think she sat in the seat for 2 years, and for the whole 2 years, it sounds like it has been controversial. Her name has at least been brought up on social media in a very controversial way. The first time around, it was regarding her supporting Bill Cosby, again, saying that she didn't believe the victims and things like that. Then she had to backtrack it a little bit. A lot of people were asking her to step down even then. I had made a post in my Facebook group the other day that got a little heated, and I had taken that post down. But a lot of people are saying, why are the women? Why are the women? I do want to point out that it's not just women who have made these accusations. The women are the victim, but there has been a lot of men with inside knowledge who have said, listen, I know this to be a fact. And they have been Black men, at least 3 that I can think of. But one was a very young Black man by the name of Kenan Thompson, I believe. He is on Saturday Night Live. And I remember him saying, this was the first time I was like, ooh, this is bad. Because when the allegations start coming out all over, I was just like, wow, is it true? Did they really try to stop him? But when I heard this young man's voice, I was like, oh, wow, this is a lot deeper than I thought. But he had made, and y'all can look it up. Y'all don't have to take my word for it. You can look it up. He had said that he had sat down with Bill Cosby. He was really excited to work with him, and that he had always been his childhood idol as a comedian. And he said that after meeting with him, that Bill Cosby basically gave him some instructions on how to handle women and how much punani he was going to get now that he was going to be famous, and some other things. And Kenan said that after he left that meeting, he said, I was sick to my stomach. I really wanted to scrub myself down. He said he felt violated, and he wasn't even one of the victims. So I want y'all to pay attention to all of the stories and not just one. People have a right to come out whenever they come out to tell their story. Okay. And I know that this is going to be a controversial for all of y'all, but at the end of the day, you can't tell people when to talk. Trauma affects people differently. So whether you believe it or not, with everybody, please know that there has been plenty of men who have come out to say they've had firsthand knowledge or conversations with Bill Cosby that has made them feel away. Okay. So moving on, let's get to the next story. Y'all see it. I've talked about them the other day where I said, and I'm going to say again, that Cardi B was on stage, I believe, a week or two ago, and she decided to go commando. Commando means that she's not wearing any underwear. She had on a very short mini skirt or dress, and someone who was filming was able to film some things that was going on between her thighs. They saw a tampon string, and I called it uncouth, and I could not believe how many people were taken up for her. But yeah, it's still uncouth. It's a very definition of uncouth. And actually, that's a nice way to say it, because Cardi B herself has called herself much worse, much, much worse. But all of you fans out there who was like, I guess, I don't know, maybe not know the definition of uncouth, that's the end. Look it up. That's all I'm going to say. Google it. Now let's talk about Cardi B and Tasha K, because Tasha K has filed for bankruptcy, and she is basically saying she cannot afford to pay the $3 million that is owed. So the lawsuit was for $4 million. It looks like she has liquidated and sold some things to meet the judgment of $1 million, with $3 million remaining. But with $3 million remaining. But Cardi B said, I want all 3 of those remaining millions. Okay. She said, under no circumstances should this be allowable. The judge that did preside over the case told Tasha K and Cardi to settle this. He said, there's no reason for this to ever go to court. The two of you should definitely make this right. Tasha K, from what I'm understanding, said, no, she didn't want to take those videos down. And because of it, it did go to court. And he said there wasn't much that she could do afterwards. But we will see what happens next. As of right now, Tasha K is saying that she wants the rest of the money to pay the debt in its entirety. We'll see what that looks like. Okay. Y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments. I was under the impression that there was a previous judge who said that the 1 million satisfied it for him and he was stopping it. That's what it looks like happened, that it was stopped. But Cardi is pressing for it to move forward. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments, okay? And let me know if you've looked up the word uncouth, because a lot of you didn't know what it meant. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk Lizzo, baby, because I told y'all the other day as well that there was 3 dancers of Lizzo that filed charges, basically saying that they were, there was sexual harassment. They were in an environment where sexual harassment took place, and that Lizzo was leading the pack. Well, 6 additional people have added their names to the lawsuit. Woo, child. And then there is a lawyer by the name of, I think it's Ron Zambrano, has shared that his firm has been examining the dancers who work with Lizzo at their Amazon studios for her reality show called Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls. Some of the claims that they are reviewing are actionable, he said, but it's too soon to say whether or not they can move forward. Lizzo has since responded, calling the accusations to all of the claims outrageous. And I told you guys that she lawyered up, got a pretty notable lawyer, and that the singer's former dancers slammed Lizzo's dismissive statement, accusing her of showing an utter lack of empathy. So you guys let me know what y'all think. I also told you that Beyonce removed Lizzo's name from her show, which, by the way, I saw a clip of that show the other day on, whose channel was that? I think it was DC. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was DC. What is his name? Why did I forget? Irena Tyler? Yeah, Jamie and Irena Tyler. Anyway, it's on Jamie's page, but he and his wife are there, and along with his daughter. And that show, the little snippet he gave was absolutely amazing. But Beyonce, that's where I was going with this. Beyonce said she will not be saying Lizzo's name, and Jay-Z canceled a tour that was supposed to have Lizzo as a headliner. So now he is not working with her either, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about that, because when it rains, it damn it pours, okay? Now let's talk a little Love and Marriage Huntsville news. Y'all see it. That is Miss Marlene's baby boy. That is Montez Holt, Martell's brother. And he was picked up yesterday on, or excuse me, on the 8th. So that would have been Monday. So he was picked up on Monday on charges of trafficking, the DURG, okay? And he is on bond for 200,000. That is a lot. You guys, I remember when he was on the show just a couple of months back. I know it filmed, a little longer than that, but he was on the show twice actually. And when he met or sat down with Martell, he told him that he was newly married and that he had a job with FedEx. Martell had invited him out to the expo, which he did go. But I guess things didn't work out for him. So y'all let me know what y'all think about all of it in the comments. It's really sad if he was married. I think he may have children as well. Again, when these kind of things happen, it hurts the entire family. So, just, wishing the best for them in this situation. But according to Martell, when he talked about him on the show, he said that he's been in and out, and that, he just didn't seem like he could get things together. But that picture, he just looks so damn sad in that picture, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments, okay? Now let's talk Stormi Steele, y'all. Stormi made a post yesterday as well. Now, y'all know Stormi has been very open about going through depression, but she said that she has an idea of where it's coming from. She said, transparency moment. I really need to be active on social media. So she said she used to be really active. She loved to post and share, and then she let it get away from her in the last 2 years. She said that she said depression had set in and that she had lost her footing. She said that she thought she was being reclusive being on television and experiencing this newfound hate that came for her due to the show. But she said through sorting out her feelings, she honestly believed that it had to do with postpartum and not the show at all. She said that she was unable to identify the process, which if it was postpartum, I hope that she is still getting the medical attention she needs, because that's very real. We all know that that is very real and it can make you feel away, okay? But she said that she's always strived under stress before, but in hindsight, she believes that it was a little more than just stress. So she's lost a lot during the last 2 years. And y'all can let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Be kind, though. Depression is real. Thoughts of, bad thoughts are also real. So be kind about all of this. But she's saying that in hindsight, that's what she believes it is. And a lot of people still don't believe in postpartum depression. I don't know why, though. Some people say some of the wildest things. It's shocking to me. But y'all, let me know what y'all think. Another Love and Marriage Huntsville item is, it is Wanda's birthday today, y'all. Wanda, Tisha's mama, it is her birthday, and she has some kind words to say about her mama. Let's check it out. Let me read a little bit to y'all, just so y'all can know that Tisha loves her mom to pieces. She said, "Happy birthday, Mom. Today is not just a celebration of your birth, but also a special day to express my deep gratitude for the incredible mother you have been to me. You have taught me the true meaning of selflessness, sacrifice, and unconditional love. Through your actions and words, you have shown me the importance of putting family first and value and cherishing every precious moment with our loved ones. Today we celebrate your birthday. Please know that you are loved beyond measure, and may this day be filled with joy, laughter, and love. May the year ahead of you bring true happiness." And then she just goes on to say, "Happy birthday, forever grateful to call you my mother. I love you more than words can say." And she said, "Enjoy your birthday in Paris." You guys, Wanda has been saying for a minute that she was going to Paris and that she was going to Germany. So this is one of these moments. I wish that this could be filmed, because Wanda has been something else. Yeah, Wanda in Paris and Wanda in Germany. It makes me laugh just thinking about it. But y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments, okay? Let's see what else I wanted to show to you guys. Oh, yes. I almost forgot. But let me take this down. Hold on one second. Let me show y'all this one right here. Hold on. Yeah. Nell and her husband, Chris, Dr. Christopher Fletcher, are celebrating 29 years. Look at him going into a little dance there. These two are funny, but they are celebrating 29 years of marriage. Congratulations to them. 29 years is a long time. I know they have children and some other things. They have a nice life, it looks like. So congratulations to them. People go through ups and downs, but they appear to be in a very happy moment now. So congratulations to them on their wedding anniversary. You guys can let me know what y'all think about that in the comments, okay? Look at them. They are hilarious. They are hilarious. But anyway, super cute. Let's talk Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey, you guys, she is actually celebrating a moment on the cover of Bazaar magazine. I said, look at Cynthia Bailey, got them cheekbones, okay? If there's one thing Cynthia is going to do is make sure that those cheekbones are prominently displayed, and she has them on the cover of Bazaar. And this is a beautiful picture, by the way. Very, very pretty. So I hope to see more Cynthia doing other things. She called this her third act. So let's see what that means. Maybe she's referring to her marriage, because y'all remember she had Peter and then Mike, and maybe she is on the third act of love, because it sounds like she still would like to move forward with somebody. But y'all can let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. Now let's talk this one. This is Phelan Pina. I don't know if you guys heard this juicy bit of details, but her ex, was that her husband, or they just referred to themselves as husband and wife? I think they just referred to themselves as husband and wife. But her ex, Jalen Pina, I think he took her last name. Y'all remember him. Here he is, Jalen and Phelan. Phelan had met him while married to Simon Gubadia, who is Portia Williams' husband. Now, that's a lot to say, but Portia had met him on the show. She said, me and Phelan aren't friends, and as time goes on, this story is going to unfold. And they never really tried to attack back at Phelan, even though a lot of people have said all kinds of things about Portia and Simon, because people just don't like them. I happen to think Portia's funny, so she's okay with me. But either way, they're doing good now. But Jalen has some nasty things to say about his ex and the mother of his child. So let's listen, okay? Ooh, child, because I'm telling you right now, I believe he said that she groomed him. This young man said he was groomed by his ex. Check this out.
The premises of this show is relationships really do matter. So I would like to offer our platform for you to be able to express some of those things that you didn't get to say.
Something to the fans that they need to tell me. What's the saying? You lose them, how you get them.
Oh, wow.
And that's exactly what happened. I lost her, how I got it. And here we are today.
One of the premises.
Oh, sorry about that. I thought that was going to say something about him being groomed. Actually, it did not. And I don't know where I put that audio. But I don't want to waste your time. I'm just going to say that he basically called Phelan a narcissist. He said that she is a narcissist to her core, and that she basically used him to get out of a bad situation with Simon. He said that in hindsight, he realizes that. And he said that she groomed him to have sympathy for her and to be in a relationship with her. And then when she moved on to the next guy, she just dumped him like a hot potato. And she said that he loved her. Let me put it that way, that he loved her. He still loves her, but he had to come to a hard truth. So he said that she let him, I guess, basically saying that she was with him while she got over a hard situation. And now he has to get over the hard situation of losing her on his own, because she's already moved on. He also said that the type of woman that Phelan is right now, he doesn't want his daughter to be around her. So it sounds like he is setting a case to remove that child from Phelan's care. We keep seeing these things. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, okay? If I find this audio, which I will, I don't know why I didn't set this up properly, but when I find the audio for you guys, I will play it for you on my Facebook channel, okay? So go over to Facebook so y'all can hear the full audio, but he has some hard accusations against Phelan. She is a narcissist. She groomed him. He does not trust her parenting and doesn't believe that she is a good mother to his daughter. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And he basically kind of said, you know, he wishes that he didn't do what he did to Simon and having the relationship, because she should have just backed out of it on her own. Now, Simon did say that she's never had a moment where she wasn't with somebody. She goes from man to man, getting over one by being with another. And he also said that she had enough money to take care of herself. She has more than enough money. This is what Simon said. She has more than enough money to take care of herself. And yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. I thought that was something. That is news, okay? Now let's get to this last story right here. This is Drew Sidora and Marlo Hampton. And I don't know if you guys missed Real Housewives of Atlanta on Sunday, but if you did, let me tell you what happened. There is a tape or a video that has been circulating around that looks like is owned or that Miss Marlo is in possession of. And it is of Drew kissing a girl and who knows what else, okay? But if y'all don't remember the lawsuit that is now against Bravo and NBC, is that there was revenge porn out there and a lot of other things. Racism, we'll hear about in just a second. Racism, revenge porn, horrible working conditions, people attacking people's mental health, things like that. During the show, Drew actually said that they thought that what they were doing behind closed doors was private, and that Marlo taping her and I believe it was Tanya, she said that Marlo taping that was against the law. Now, supposedly or allegedly it was just a kiss, but she actually said on the show, and they played it, it's against the law to do what Marlo did, which implied to me that Marlo may have filmed more than just a kiss between her and Drew and Tanya, okay? Or Tanya, excuse me. Tanya was also in this. Y'all remember there was some allegations against Tanya, and Tanya left the show that season, I believe. So Tanya Sams, I don't even think she finished out the season, and she definitely didn't come to the reunion. But they played a clip. They also play a clip in last Sunday's episode, or this past Sunday's episode, where you saw the girls ask for privacy. They went around, covered the cameras in the house, but there was a cameraman who stayed behind and filmed through a blind. So basically, these girls had I guess, a reasonable expectation for privacy. They asked if it could be private. They covered the cameras expecting it to be private. And then things, there was a cameraman who was outside still filming. So, woo child, I want y'all to let me know what y'all think. I'm going to play a little bit of this video, and then, yeah, let's see what else y'all think. This is from one of the lawyers on the case. So here,
talking about right now 10, 15 people that have been interested. I've talked to over 50 people that would like to join. There are going to be hundreds of people that come out, because there's hundreds of people that have been exploited. They've been, there's children that have been exploited. There's people with mental illness that have been exploited. There's people exploited based on their race, based on their gender, based on their height, based on their mental illness. They're exploiting people who have mental illness, and they've created and exacerbated that mental illness and filmed around that mental illness, made fun of it, exacerbated it, and then had them go into facilities to help them recover from mental health, only to get them right back on the show and film that. And it's disgusting. It's deplorable. And you know, it's one thing if you're paid for something like that, you understand what you're doing. But when you're paid next to nothing for it, and children are exploited, mental illness is exploited, you know, sexism, racism, all of it, it's not okay, and it's got to stop. While people may sign up to be treated a certain way, what we find time and time and time again is that they are berated, they're belittled. And it's one thing to put them in that situation and that they know what they're doing. It's another thing to be illegally recording them while they're having sex, distributing that in violation of revenge porn laws. There's one thing about signing up and waiving certain rights. There's another thing about the inability to waive rights that are legal laws that are protected for you. This is so bad that, you know, I'll just show something. This is so bad that this is something I was provided with. If you can read the front of it, and I'll walk up to the camera, it says slave contract. That's an actual contract between two people that allows filming and allows other things to happen and to be placed on a show, certainly. NBC is just a start.
Okay, so yeah, he said NBC is just a start, which sounds like they are encouraging others to, you know, join the pact for the lawsuit. NBC is just a start. That is how I understood it. So, wow, that is a huge deal. You guys, y'all can let me know what y'all think about all of this in the comments. Do y'all think that Drew Sidora may have added her name or threw her hat into this lawsuit? Because she made some pretty lofty claims on Sunday night. And I could not help but to think, when I was watching, I was like, oh, Drew straight up said it is illegal for you to have been taping us. It is illegal for you to be taping us. She didn't say anything about, of course, Bravo producers or the cameramen that were out there, but Bravo themselves show like a cameraman with so there's a cameraman behind the cameraman showing them peek into the window to see whatever they were seeing, whatever they were watching. But y'all can let me know what y'all think about all of it in the comments. Okay, like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit your notification bell, and I will check you all on the next one. Bye-bye, guys.